It went on. Nice. All right, let's get started. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, right, chat. Sup, yo. I know it's late. I know it's late. Please forgive me. But you must remember, I'm doing this on my own time, when I want to, and how I want to, and what time I want to. This is something I like to do. So I'm going to do it on my own time. Alright, so I kind of want them to land like this. Did I know what? No, I did not know you have a talent for drawing. Okay. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, I want them to land properly, so something like this. So some sticky tack may be required. Wait. Can't never showed a picture of my drawings. Yep. Yeah, you must remember that we are just people online. We're not aware of basically everything that goes down in our personal lives. In a sec. Just a sec. Almost done. So I kind of want him to land like this. I don't want you to land on top of him. Still stuck to him. May put a little sticky tack here on there. Uh-oh. On his hand. It'll land. That's good. Alright, what is it?
How many people do you have right now? She has to do anything. How many? You think you're gonna need a lot?
Probably like two places.
No, I think I still be like.
Probably a bit. Probably didn't know.
So we're gonna do the. Alright, that works for me.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I love that.
There's gonna be another one. Oh, nice. Sorry about that. Had to answer a question. All right. Anyway, back to Spider-Man. Right. Grainy, you're just gonna rotate onto your side just a bit. Well, it depends on, if I'm being completely honest, it really depends on how big of a stop motion it is or how hard you've been working on it. I'd say that's trailer worthy. No, I want him to kind of face down a little more. Something like. Some more like. Some more like here. I also noticed that this is a Q&A, so what is your favorite stop motion that isn't yours, and have you ever animated any action with any action? So I don't actually own any action figures, so I can't really do that, but I've always wanted to try that. And favorite stop motion that isn't mine? I really, really, really did like Wee Goblin 2 from Edbound. But I also really like Forest Fire's uh, one that always makes me laugh was Forest Fire's Justice League. That one always made me laugh. Um, both are really good animators. I look up to both of them. But I'd say of both of them, I'd say Wee Goblin probably takes the cake. Although Justice League, I think it's just a little funnier. All right, Goblin, you're gonna move a little forward. Spidey, you're gonna have a little more rotate. Now we should have you peek just a bit right here. How did I discover stop motion? A little animator, uh, little animator on a little animator. Well, my first ever stop motion video was the Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man movie made by Forest Fire. Which, I was like 6 when I first saw that, and I did not know it was like intended for older viewers. But I thought it was like the funniest thing I've ever seen, and it was interesting to me, and I've never seen anybody use Lego in that kind of manner before. So that's how I discovered stop motion. What I found when I found out what stop motion was through stickbots. My parents bought me a set of stickbots and told me what stop motion was. I downloaded the app. I took a look at it. I was terrible at it. I never really posted anything, but like, uh, I got okay at stickbot motion. But like the video that you see in my first video on this channel was my first attempt at Lego animation, which is what got this thing started. I expected no one to see that. Like first attempt at Lego animation. I had like 13 subscribers at the time with my old 2D animations that I eventually removed because cringy seventh grader voice. Uh, but I expected no one to see that, and I got like 1,000, and like freaking Lego Brit saw it, and I was like, wow, that's interesting. So I decided to make it a little hobby of mine, and I'm really enjoying it right now. Someone I hate for 2 reasons. A, being alone is terrible. I mean, like if you've seen Castaway, you realize how like loneliness affects a person. And 2, if they're really pissing me off, I'll have something to eat. Oh yeah. All right. Uh, well, I've been stuck in the woods all night before. I'd say probably the woods. Plus, the woods are less likely to, I don't know, harm you. You read comics, and if so, what's your favorite comic storyline? I do read comics, actually. Well, a few of them. My older brother was a huge comic book fan, and he lends me some. First ever comic he let me borrow was Ultimate Spider-Man, which I loved Ultimate Spider-Man. But I was reading a little bit of comics since then, like the vintage stuff. But like he introduced me to Ultimate Spider-Man, I thought, wow, this is awesome. This is a nice take. But of all the comics that I've read recently, I'd say probably my favorite one is for Spider-Man comics, I'd say he bought me Spider-Man Life Story, which I found amazing. Spider-Man Life Story was awesome. Like, if you don't know, Spider-Man the Life Story is follows Spider-Man in the '60s, in the beginning of like his career. It's like his beginning time period, and and as the story goes on, he like gets older. So like stories like Craven's Last Hunt, which was like written in like the '80s, he would be like 40 years old when that story occurred. And what's an or so like as like these Spider-Man stories are coming out, he's like getting progressively older. So like the book ends with him at like 80 something years old in like 2019. But it's a really good story. Like he actually ages with the time period that the story is written. And I also read Batman Long Halloween for the first time, which I really liked. Um, I really like Batman Long Halloween. Great comic. I'm glad I own that one. I still pick it up occasionally. Which, if you don't know what Long Halloween is, look it up. It's a it's actually like a classic Batman story. Like it's a really good comic. All right, I think that's enough with that shot. I think I think that falling shot is good enough. There. So I think that's good enough, and then we'll. All right, so I want a nice cut to. Do I want it to on the other side of the building? I guess. So let's pan this out a little bit. Let's move these fake buildings in the background. So it's just that actually. It's just the Spider-Man versus Green Goblin fight. So what I decided to do was that I decided to separate it into multiple shots on multiple projects. That way, then when I'm live streaming, I don't reveal like the entire fight when I decide to show the process. So when I'm showing like the process of animating, so like this is the most recent shot right here so far. And all the other shots are already saved to my computer, already have the sounds uploaded and everything, but this was just one I started yesterday. So that's what's happening. It's just a classic Green Goblin versus Spider-Man fight. This one he doesn't actually just blows brains out like he did in previous animations. So yeah, it does. But I realized that every time I had to show my progress in like the Spider-Man 2000 video, that I had to reveal the entire video, which was kind of like which I found kind of annoying. And I want people to see it for the first time when it comes out, so I decided to separate into shots, and I realized how convenient it is to edit the sounds when you're already done with the shot. Where's the other building? I could have sworn I had more background. Up, like there's one. I could have sworn I had more. I was about to say I could have sworn I had more background buildings. All right, we'll place that one there. I think that's good. Let's move forward so they don't cast a shadow in the background. There you go. I think that's better. Yeah, it's better. All right. So let's zoom in a little bit. Well, the shot I kind of want to have right here. So actually, I kind of want it to look more like this. Yeah. Who do I think is better, Bucky or Red Hood? I honestly, I'm gonna quote Stan Lee here. It don't really matter who's better or anything. I'd say with characterization, I would say I'm more familiar with Bucky, but I just love Red Hood's arc because the people, the fans are what ruined his life. Actually, they wanted him to get killed by Joker. So I kind of want the shot to be here, 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 here. So I would say this is pretty good. I'd say this is a pretty good spot. Who do you win in the fight? Okay, there you go. Uh there you go. I don't get deep into those like who would win in the fight kind of things, because they're two separate characters and two separate genres and two separate stories, with two separate sets of abilities. But if I had to choose, I would say what would kill Jason is freaking Moon Knight's healing factor. That I would say if I just like given it a little bit of thought, like with the mildest amount of thought, I would say first instinct is Moon Knight. Like I said, just first instinct. Okay. Nope, that's too much sticky tack. I don't want to reveal. Who's my favorite Marvel character? Come on, man. Are you seriously asking me this? I'm sure I'm pretty sure it would already be plainly obvious. DC character, that's a better question. And stop motion with Spidey, in the stop motion with you and Spidey, I just got done with the intro. Just like the name. Oh, right. Okay, I understand. DC character. That would be hard to choose. My first instinct is Batman, but I mean, like that's obvious. So if I had to choose one that's not obvious, who besides Batman? Who is my favorite DC character? I mean, I do love one character I always thought was cool was freaking Green Arrow. Green Arrow, I thought, especially in the show, was freaking awesome. I also think Deathstroke is kind of cool, at least in the Arkham games. All right, I kind of want him to be more focused when he gets up. Okay, let's change perspective here. So that's Spidey land kind of in front over here. Stop falling over, man. I want you to just stay there for like a second so I can take the freaking picture. I said stay there. I want to take a picture. Good enough. here. Kind of more like. All right, so I kind of want him to be like here when he gets up. Greeny. Chin reveal. What? Did I reveal my chin? Too much. Too much of a rotate. I might just do a casual face reveal one of these days. Just, oh, yeah, yep, here's my face. Yep, up. I bet you weren't expecting that. Oh, Gabi's chin. Oh, okay. Hmm. Little lower. Uh-oh. That's nose good. It should be an easy fix, though. Very flimsy this thing is. This little platform I made. So, gotta be careful when I press on it. Yeah, very flimsy. Alright, so I kind of want you to stand up. I prefer dogs. Hey, I'm gonna be pretty straightforward. I just prefer dogs, man. I mean, I could be around both, but if I had to choose, it would be dogs. Oh, I'm so sorry, bud. So sorry to hear that. I kind of want to keep Gabi down for a little longer. But that's just not going to work. Hey, you don't have to be active in chat. Just enjoy the live stream, man. Hmm. The 16th is 10 days away from my grandma's birthday. 10 days from when my birthday, but he died when I was 6. Oh. 126. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on. There you go. There we go. No, I don't like that. That's better. Okay, we're gonna stand straight up, kinda like this. And we're gonna put a piece of sticky tack right here so that you could stand up straight here. We're kind of gonna have Gobby turn as if he's gonna try to engage. It kind of looks like you're moonwalking, Spidey. Oh, that's why. Because that's not where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go there. Okay, that makes more sense. So that way, when he takes a step forward, it looks more like that. No, that doesn't look good. There you go, that's better. There you go. Now it looks like he's more running toward Goblin than he is the camera. Do you watch Star Wars? If so, what's your favorite Star Wars? Empire Strikes Back is always going to be the best for me. Okay, I guess we're moving the camera just a little bit. There you go. Yeah, it's that for me that was peak Star Wars. Ah, fudge. I kind of want him to wind up with a punch for that after that step. So I kind of want him to kind of rotate this way at that step. Look at Goblin. Look at Goblin. Don't look like you're looking into space. Look at Goblin. More of a rotate there. And let's center you. Hey, you do you, man. Don't have to explain to me nothing. Just doing this so you guys could see just what I'm up to. Just so you guys could see what I'm up to and where I'm at. And so I could connect to you guys just a little more. Fun fact about this Green Goblin minifigure, my friend actually gave it to me for Christmas. I've been wanting it for a long time, and he just showed up to school one day. He's like, "Here you go, man." And I'm like, "Oh man, thanks so much." I just wasn't expecting that, and he's a good friend. I just wasn't expecting that, and it's just the nice comic book Green Goblin I've always wanted. He just showed up one day. He's like, "Here you go." So probably the best fight scene I've been making so far. But to be fair, the only other fight scene I made was Spidey versus Venom. 2. And typically I do 3. So I'll do probably just another frame of that cock back. Ready for that punch. Green will just do his little lunge. And I figured out what's wrong with this. Now I know why it looks so weird. Because 200. Okay, now I figured out what's wrong with the freaking shot. Well, now I gotta fix it. Alright, so in other words, I gotta put both feet down now. Green Goblin, you gotta take a step back. Okay, let's consult the onion skin. Nope, never mind. Okay, maybe the onion skin is necessary. Whoop, that's good. Okay, lean forward, Spidey. Goblin, you lean forward as well. Turn your head, kind of. Okay. Okay, good. Now, we get to the shot. Alright, so now we can get to the shot. Fudge, that took way longer than I wanted it to, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do to make it look good. Gotta do what you gotta do. All right, guys, gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, just gonna rotate you out a little bit. Lunge. Hi, Atomic. Back. Lower than 200. Okay. Okay, 150 is the next milestone that I can think of. Why did you make me move my camera, bud? All right. Turn. Turn. There you go. So how many is that? That is 1, 2. All right, just enough. That is just enough. In a sec, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Nice. All right. Anyway, where was I? 1, 2, 3. That's good enough. All right, and let's get to the actual impact. Which is going to be something like this. So it's going to be a cross impact here, cross there. Uh-oh. Okay. Farther step forward, Spidey. Okay. Arms down, Gobby. Turn your head slightly like that. Like so. Oh, shoot. You guys didn't see that. I'm sorry. Okay. Raise Spidey's arm so it looks like that. Should be good. 97. That's pretty good. If you're wondering what that chewing sound is, I'm eating pizza. It's pretty good. You're almost to 100. Yeah, great job, Rodimus. Keep at it, man. You'll get there eventually. All right, I think that frame's good. All right, we're gonna rotate quite a bit. I'm gonna rotate you guys quite a bit. Let me come out of this so you guys can see it. Okay, we're gonna rotate you guys quite a bit, like that. A little more than that. Just a little more than that. Goblin. Here, so that's one hit. How many hits did I say I wanted him to do? Probably like 4. So that's one hit. I'll probably end at all 4 hits. Because I assure you that's going to take a while. So it's one hit so far. So before I check up on it again, we'll animate a couple more. So that's 1. So boom. And wait, give me a second. It is here, here. So then actually I'm gonna have to have his leg out. Leg coming forward, so okay. So rotate camera a little bit. All right, and we're gonna have impact about right. about right here, I want to say. Or are we going to have Gabi step back just a bit after this impact? I would think so. Okay, sometimes I don't really like that impact on Goblin. Kind of more like that. And that light on Spidey's back is a little distracting. There you go. There you go. That's better. Boom, boom. All right, and let's change the camera just a bit so it's following them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 1, 2. And too much camera movement. That's great. I got better. Nope, not working. Nope, not working. Not working. Not working. Not working. Not working. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Better. Okay, now we can do that. Let's add a blur effect. There you go. That's a little better. There you go. That's better. I hate doing this. All right, let's try this again. No, let's make the first time. Nope. Okay, Goblin's positioning is more important. Where does he go? 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 That's better. Now where Spidey go? Hmm. Spectacular, spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular, spectacular. All right, that's better. All right, that's better. Disney shouldn't take Spectacular Spider-Man off of Disney Plus. Yeah. Oh my God, no. All right. Okay. Out comes Blur, number 1. In comes Blur, number 2. Come on, in comes Blur, number 2. All right, and let's go for another punch, Spidey. All right, what if they did live action versions? Nah. All right, first off, I don't think they should do live action version of Spectacular Spider-Man. I think that's a little excessive. The show was good animated. They don't need to recreate it live action. You've seen what happens to most Disney flicks that are live actionized. All right, and you don't turn, Goblin, turn. You've just been hit severely hard by the person that you consider your arch nemesis, Gobby. But also kind of take a step back, because that hit was kind of impactful. If they made 3 seasons, they would have to reboot, but Josh Keaton still stays a spectacular Spider-Man. Who'd you cast? I'd say the same cast. I mean, I'm sure they'd all be down to do it again. I'm sure they would all be down to do it again. Oh boy. I underestimated how hard punching is to animate. Because they kind of got to maintain a certain distance from each other. Is it showing? No, no. I live in the South, man. It don't snow down here. Okay, let's switch your footing, Gabby. Switch your footing. Okay, another blur. Time for another blur. Time for another blur effect, baby. Wow, that is cold, Rodimus. That is insanely cold. I gotta say, I do not miss that. I do not miss the cold. No, no, no. I don't want to see it. I just want to look at the frames. Let's center you. All right, good. Should be a good frame. All right, Gabby, you're gonna rotate again. Spidey, you're gonna rotate again. Do not lose your blur. That blur is good. No, Gabby, stay in place. Darn it. Well, no. Well, I don't think I have the time to review that message. I probably need modders. All right, and one more frame with the blur. This is going to take a while. But nobody says this is supposed to be easy. Come on. Come on, I'm almost done. Nope. Doesn't work. Come on. I need it to look right. Why isn't it looking right? Maybe if I... There you go, that's a little better. No, it looks worse. Okay, maybe if I... There you go, that's better, I think. Ready? And ow. Ugh. Alrighty. Something about these I don't like. All right, found it. It's right after that second punch. Good. All right, and I'm about to end this live stream right here. For all of you who sticked around to watch, thank you, and all of you who have watched, thank you. For that one person who's still here, I don't know who you are, but thank you for sticking around, and I'm glad that I actually hope you enjoyed this live stream, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.